everyone, welcome back to my channel. I trust that you are well and that you are safe. To those who are joining me the very first time, thank you and welcome. My name is Lewahang Makumotumelo. For those who are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I truly appreciate it. Now, if you're joining us on this video, I would highly recommend that you go back to watching my five daily routines in the morning, and then catching up on the two other videos that I posted earlier about mental breakthrough, and then you will get to understand what this video is all about. It is great and wonderful to have you back here, family. I thank you so much for your comments, for your emails. It definitely has been an emotional journey, and for me, and I'm so grateful for people who are opening up about this and not taking it down and lightly, and then just choosing to be more than conquerors in their lives. I am so very much proud of you guys, and I support you guys, and I'm so excited that this series is helping many of you. Thank you so much for the comments. Thank you for the emails. Thank you for the shout outs. Thank you for even sharing your journey with us. Thank you for those who are also taking this journey with their loved ones, and actually noticing and realizing that something is definitely wrong, and taking the next step to talk about this and to seek professional help, so that they can be more than conquerors. So thank you so much. I value all your support. As I've mentioned before on the other two previous videos, I am not a professional in this area and in this field. This is just me sharing with you my testimony of what I have been through and what I went through, in hope and trust that this will help somebody in their journey to being more than conquerors, to not only be at a point where now what is wrong, and you don't know what to do, or you know what to do, but you're seeking testimonies of somebody or people who have actually overcome. So this is definitely a testimony for me to say, the Lord has done it for me. He keeps doing it for me. He keeps showing himself as God in my life, and just me making the decision every single day to just solidified in my mind that I'm more than a conqueror, and living that out, that I am more than a conqueror. All right, so this is the final video where we wrap up the series Mental Breakthrough. So this is it, where I tell you guys what I have been doing since the previous two videos, and what's been getting me all happy and joyful and looking forward to my days. So yeah, let's go right to it. So the first thing that I have been doing recently is going back to so planning my day, the next day, the day before, by being intentional about what I want to do the next day, no matter what, just being intentional about it. So for example, and I know some of you might have experienced this, is that when you work from home, it seems like you're working more hours from home than you were at the office. So for me, one of those routines that I now started building up is to say, my life is more important, and this is for me. My life is more important, so I need to make sure that I take care of me, because when all of me is sick, or is unable to perform even one daily activity, it takes a toll on everything else. So I have to make sure that I am okay, which means that I have to put limits to my days. All right, so I got into a daily routine, and I'll tell you about this daily routine. So the first things that I do is plan my day the day before, right? Right. So I plan it the day before. So for example, I'll give you an example of what my day looks like. The first thing that I stopped doing was to stop sleeping with my laptop next to me. I put that away from me like quick. So I don't sleep with my laptop next to me. I actually put it a bit far from me so that it kind of forces me to get out of bed to go and get my laptop. And once I'm out of bed, then I can do other things. I can go brush my teeth. I can just clean my room. I can get ready. So that was the one thing, is putting my laptop away from my bed, so that it forces me to get out of my bed, because I couldn't get out of my bed before. So now I can get out of my bed. The second thing that I had started doing, and I kind of sort of I haven't been keeping up with it, is that I'd wake up in the morning at 6:30, guys. I know there's some people who do it like way sooner and earlier than 6:30, but I'd get up at 6:30 and I would just either go jog or either go walk. So I forced myself to say, I am getting out of the house. I need to get some sun. I need to see different people. I need to even say hello to a stranger. Like, I didn't even know how I missed saying hello to a stranger. Like, when you are jogging or walking and you just keep saying hi to like all the people that you meet on the road, and it's so fun. Oh my gosh, I love it. I know it's a small thing, but oh my gosh, it brings so much joy into my life. Just saying hello to people and them saying hello back. It's just like, what? So yes, I'm definitely going back to doing that. And I've always liked gymming outside of a building. I just find it so relaxing. So yes, so going back to gym, or maybe not calling it gym, because maybe that's why I stopped. So basically just getting out and getting some fresh air, getting some sun, even though it's getting a bit cold. But yes, getting out, that also helps me not to be in the house like a lot. And then when I get back, obviously shower for me, obviously shower. I'm just saying, so obviously shower for me. So I changed that other routine where I was showering at night. I know, to now showering in the morning. And then it also has sparked, something in me that I really like, which is cooking. Oh my gosh. I love cooking. I love baking. It's so amazing, because when I come back from running or taking a walk, I just cook or make breakfast, like healthy breakfast, like have my jungle oats, have water, oh my gosh, and have fruits. Like, guys, like, this means so much to me, the fact that I have a routine, I'm exercising, or just getting out the house, and then I'm eating healthy. It helped me so much. Like, my day would just start off good and end off great. Like, because when I start working, I'm in a good mood, I'm in a great mood, I am good and ready to go, right? So that's part of my daily routine. And then on top of that, what I also have started doing is gardening. I can't lie. I've always wanted to have my own garden. I have always wanted to have my own garden. I just thought that it's a lot of work. Like, I need a lot of resources. I need like land. I just thought it was just a lot of stuff, But since I'm home and I have the resources close to me to kind of like research what is needed, it doesn't really take much for a person to start their own garden, So I started my own garden, and I'm so proud of my garden, you guys. So I have and they're still growing. I've planted grapes, I've planted apples, I have planted peppers, I have planted pumpkin. This is my first time, I think, planting anything. So I am not even sure if I'm planting in season. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm planting a season. I'm just planting and just seeing where it goes and how far it takes me. But I just love the excitement that I have and the joy that I have about planting, about this journey, about this something new. I'm very much excited about that. And something else different that I have been doing. Um, let's see, different. Not so much different, but I have found my joy and my peace. Despite what happens in a day, I have found my joy and my peace. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, then jump onto my previous video and then you'll see what I'm talking about. I found joy, I found peace. Like whatever it is that I go through during the day, I have joy and I have peace. And it is the best thing because I feel like I can go through anything as long as I have joy and I have peace. And that joy and peace I have found in the Lord yet again. I know. I know, because it's always there. Sometimes, I just forget because, I just go through things and I'm just like, but I'm so grateful for joy and for peace throughout anything that I go through. Another thing is my siblings and I, we have started chatting more often than even before lockdown. I know. More often than before lockdown, we are video calling, and the funny thing is, when we video call each other, my older sister will start laughing, guys. Like she start laughing, and it gets everybody laughing. And then when we find out, like, why are you always laughing? She's just like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have you guys. I'm so happy to see your faces. I'm so happy to speak to you guys. And her laughter just, it gets everybody laughing. And I think most of our conversations is just us laughing. And if you ask us why we're laughing, it's like she started laughing. And then it just got contagious and everybody's laughing. I've also been trying out new interactions with other Christians, and it has been so eye-opening because I've only been fellowshipping with the people from my church, but since church has gone virtual, there are some that their services or their get-togethers take place on Zoom, so which makes it so much easier because I don't have to physically compromise on being somewhere just to get to somewhere. All I need to do is just have some resources that I needed for that and then plug in and just my word, like my word, like oh my word, it's just been an eye-opener for me, like so much. I enjoy hearing people's perspective about certain topics and topics that they're all relatable. We can all relate to them and they relate to each other. Like you would think that some of the things that or actually I thought that some of the things that I was going through it on my own, especially as a Christian. And certain questions that I've had, I just thought I was just was in my mind, and I don't know, maybe just slap the Bible into my mind and I would get it. But the one thing that I have found in the past is that I sometimes used to struggle with balancing my walk with Christ. And just me being human. Like I did not know how to balance those two, or if there's a balance, because I find that sometimes I'm too spiritual and I ignore the physical being, read a book, go to different places, take a walk, meet up with friends, so sometimes I was like this, and it was just like, Mara Miguel, what's going on? And sometimes it'll be like this, where I'm just like, listen, I'm tired of being too spiritual. I'm just gonna be in the world, So I'm happy to say that I've found a balance, and this is my balance. This is my balance. I'm happy that I have found that balance, and I also have time for me. I have time for me, just for me to be me, to listen out to to listen to my thoughts, to jot down plans, things that excite me, things that make me afraid, just to find out more about myself, has just been awesome and scary, and it's just been a roller coaster of good things. So yes, oh my gosh, I'm at a place where I am happy, I have joy, I have peace. I feel that I am on top of this thing, although I have mentioned in my other videos that there are times when I'm on top of it, and there are times when I find myself at the bottom of it. I think my thing is that it's so much better now because I have built up a daily routine for myself, and I also know the symptoms of depression. So when it comes, so if I start feeling sad, then I immediately put on some music that helps me get into my day, get into the groove of things, just chasing away that sadness. And if I notice that actually that sadness is just being consistent, then I try something else, something new, something different. So like getting out of the house, going grocery shopping, or getting at the house, and just putting my walking shoes on, and then just walking to the shops. That helps me. And if it does continue, then I then get to a point where I need to speak to someone again. I need to get in touch with someone again, speak to someone again, and have someone help me out through whatever it is that I'd be going through, whether that being anxious, whether that be me feeling hopeless and helpless. That just really, it helps me out having someone to speak to and I can talk to, and someone who's not gonna judge me, but someone who supports me all the way. So I'm so excited, guys. I am so excited that for me in my life, depression is not a silent killer, and it will not be a silent killer, because I have made up my mind that I am victorious over this thing, and that I am making a conscious decision every single day to be. So I just want to thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. And I just want to thank you for sharing your stories. I want to thank you for opening your hearts to receive my journey. And I look forward to us sharing more stories and having a try that again. Having a public platform to talk about these things, and to invite more people to come in, more especially professionals, to come in and to help us discuss this, so that depression doesn't continue to be a silent killer. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to having you on my next. Wow, did I just freeze? I look forward to having you. Okay, I look forward to having you on my next video. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. I look forward to having you on my next video. Until then, keep safe, keep warm.